I remember seeing a UFO myself. It was a sight to see. Huge silver object, just hovering above my parents' house. And then it flew over Pembroke Sports Field with 300 pupils on it and parents for sports day.
We were playing netball with Miss Williams in the yard. She was showing us how to throw the ball into the net when I saw an object high up in the sky. I shouted to the others and they all looked up and saw it.
It was a bright sunny morning and looking through the bedroom window, I suddenly realised that I couldn't see the greenhouse in the next field. There was a large object parked on the ground in front of it. It was silver and like a jelly mould. There weren't any windows or lights and no sign of life around it. There were 3 distinct layers to the object, and it was smooth and metallic looking. It was as long as the greenhouse plus another 15 feet, and towered above the greenhouse like a double-decker bus.
All I remember is, it was school time, so it could be June or July. I came home for lunch and was sat in my kitchen by the window. I looked out at the cat in the garden and noticed a shadow over the garden, a big shadow. Looked up and there was this massive silver object above. The inner part was rotating the opposite way. It was so quiet. So I told my mother and brother to look.
It had a black dome on top and a silver cigar-shaped base. It was travelling smoothly across the sky in a northerly direction.
We saw a round, flat disc, whitish in colour, move across the sky towards the sea. It must have been around 200 feet up and was travelling at the speed of a motorboat going fast across the bay. It went towards stacked rocks and without altering speed it just disappeared into the rock.
When I realised it wasn't from the farm, I thought it must be a UFO. I don't think it could have been anything else.
I ran upstairs to get my dad's Kodak camera with the slides. Took a shot. By this time it shot about 2 miles in a second, hovering above the school sports field. It was in the Daily Telegraph. The photo was just a big blur. I pointed it up and took it. Pulled the slide out, waiting for it to develop. The object was so big, camera not good enough for them type shots.
It went behind the only cloud in the sky and reappeared again, then disappeared. Miss Williams took us inside without conferring. We all got a piece of paper and drew what we saw.
We went into the headland for a closer look and saw 2 men moving about on the rock. At first we thought they were divers, but then we noticed their large heads, like rectangular in shape with the corners rounded off. They were human in shape, but they were definitely not human beings.
Forgot to say, next day after the sightings, loads of people rang Brodie Air Base and they said it was a weather balloon. It was definitely no weather balloon.